Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'm going to start out this reading. It's going to be for December 2020. I'm going to start out this reading by just looking at you in a past involvement or current involvement, see what's going on with that. And then after that, I'm going to go into each sign, Aries to Pisces, try to get more stories out that way. And then I'm going to go into new love for those of you that are looking for new love, and then a career and finance read. So I just like to cover all my bases. I know a lot of readers on here will just do love, but that's not really what I'm about. So I'd like to get into as many things as possible and, you know, reach as many people as possible that way, so you guys can all get your stories heard in this general reading. So to start out, I have the World card for you. So you could be with someone or have met someone here that really completes you in a way, makes you feel as though you are very fulfilled. This could also be a long distance thing. Maybe you guys will be traveling to one another. So the card that just flew out was the Emperor, meaning I feel like this is something that makes sense to you, is rational to you. Wow, these are great cards to get. Two of Cups as well, meaning a relationship, a fulfilling relationship, something that you haven't felt, it looks like. Maybe just that makes more sense, like maybe things in the past you didn't feel complete, or you didn't feel as though, sorry for yet another pause. So anyways, like I was saying, I have the Two of Cups, which shows a really stable, steady relationship for you throughout December. For just as a general, looks like you guys are in a really good place with this person. I do have the Two of Pentacles in reverse though, which means that possibly, especially towards the end of the month of December, you may be feeling as though you have too much on your plate, or you can't balance out possibly this relationship and work, or this relationship and other parts of your life. Like I said, there could also be some distance between the two of you as well here, Taurus. But I feel like overall you're going to be very fulfilled, and I guess feeling as though you are just listening to your needs here. Be aware that you may be a little too, not saying you can't be too rational, but I have the High Priestess in reverse, which means you may be out of tune with your body. Maybe this is playing on to, you know, I know this is supposed to be the love part of the reading, but I do want to say, if this person is consuming a lot of your time, or if this person is kind of a lot for you during the month, just know that it's important for you to listen to your body when you're stressed out. Like I said, you may have a lot of things on your plate, trying to balance a lot of things on your plate this month. So I'm getting into your person's side of the reading, and your side of the reading was great, but on this side of the person's reading, I have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is my third party card. So I'm not saying for all of you, but for some of you, this person could be involved with a third party, or they could be concerned about you and a third party. Either way, you know what? This doesn't have to be a romantic third party, though. I feel like with the Queen of Wands in reverse, maybe some other people are telling them things about you, and maybe that's part of the reason why, you know, you're stressed out towards the end of the month, is maybe you're figuring out that other people in this person's life may be saying stuff or going behind their back. Maybe you guys know the same people, or something where there's some sort of social aspect here with the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like they could have some people in their ear. They could be really stressed out and worried. I also have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which means that they may have a tendency to go cold on you, and that may be happening throughout December, despite the fact that you guys will be in a really good place. Six of Wands. I think that they're eventually just going to stop listening to what other people have to say during December, especially if this is something that you've been dealing with, where they're listening to what other people say, whether that be positive or negative. I just get this sense that other people are saying stuff to them, and that they can go cold on you for no reason. I feel like with the Six of Wands here, they're going to start progressing with you, making a lot of progress, moving forward with you. Ace of Swords, and finally a breakthrough in communication, some honesty towards the end of December. Finally, some honesty here and some direct communication. Like I said, I feel like you guys will be in a really good place throughout December. I do think, especially at the beginning of December, this person is concerned about other people's opinions and they may be going cold on you, despite the fact that you are feeling fulfilled. Like I said, I think that there's stuff going on behind the scenes on this person's end, but I think that they're going to wrap it up by the end of the month, especially if this is something that has been ongoing before this, to where they had maybe people in their ear or there was some other factors involved with them being with you or being concerned about other people's opinions, like I keep saying. And especially going cold on you, Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like that will come to an end hopefully here as we go towards the middle of the month. And towards the end of the month, it looks like we have a lot of progress. So you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. From my spread, you can also be dealing with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Did I say that already? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have all signs here though, so. Let's go into my deck. It's called the Untold Messages of the Heart. Nothing's wanting to come out. Please accept my apology so we can move past this. So a lot of you could be having an apology on the horizon. Maybe an apology for this person going cold so often, Taurus. Maybe that's where this breakthrough in communication is with the Ace of Swords, or breakthrough in honesty is coming from. Okay, so also Taurus, I'm upset and I need some time to cool down. So this could be you, this could be them. Maybe one of you guys is feeling like you need to cool down, take some time apart. Could have been feeling that way as well. And then this says, letter, I will be writing you a message. So like I said, really big on communication, especially towards the end of the month. For a lot of you here, some honest, direct communication, which is maybe for some of you something you've been wanting. So, like I said, I'm confused on what's going on between the two of you. I can see that there's maybe something standing in the way, whether that be another person, whether that be distance. You can let me know by commenting, because I'm actually curious. But this says fantasy, and then I wish I could. So, this person feels like they wish they could, but they're not really doing much about it. Big happy changes are coming when you least expect it. So big happy changes, like I said, maybe like where I was talking about you having too much on your plate and not listening to your body. Maybe that has to do with you not knowing or listening to your intuition that something's going to happen here. I also have stubborn and then ... So maybe this person has been stubborn for a while. Maybe they'll continue to be stubborn. I like to think of these oracle decks as little bits resonating for every person. Sometimes they don't really align with each other, and I feel like that's because some of you Tauruses are meant to hear different things than others. But either way, this is called The Hidden Truth. A lot of you on my channel know this deck. Oh, by the way, yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I cut all my hair off. I feel like I'll get a comment about that. Yes, I did cut my hair. I want to be more than friends, this person says. They want to be more than friends. You speak to me through music, and I am so attracted to you as well. This says it's time for me to heal now. And then this says my life is not as together as it seems. So that's your messages. Let's go into your guys' outcome and see what I have for your guys' outcome in the recent future. Or I always say the recent future. What's the term? Like the soon-to-be future? I don't know, just like the immediate future is the word I'm looking for. The immediate future. Ace of Cups, so you feeling very fulfilled and someone really spilling what they need to say out of the way and feeling very loved, mutual love between the two of you. I feel like that comes right after the Ace of Swords, which is a great combo to get. I feel like towards the end, especially going, into 2021, looks like you guys will be in a much better place. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So I think just know that this person has been and will be playing a long-term game. You may not see, commitment right away, but I feel like this person, like I said, yeah, Eight of Pentacles, really wants to work on things with you in a very slow and steady way, which is honestly probably, unless it's like they're being a player or something like that. But I feel like if someone's really truly just wanting to take the time to get to know you and take things slow, usually that's the best way to do it. So I feel like this person's intentions are to just work on it. Eight of Pentacles, just grow with you, expand with you, continue on with you in a very slow and steady way, in a very healthy way is really what I'm getting for a lot of you here, just as a collective or a general. So now that I've gone through the general reading with love, I would like to go through each sign, Aries through Pisces. So just give me a second. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to clean all this up, and then we'll go Aries through Pisces. Okay, so let's start out with Aries. I have the Knight of Wands here, which shows me that this Aries is very passionate about you, wanting to rush in, wanting to go in with you quickly, kind of not so similar to the general I was talking about, slow and steady. This says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if you were dealing with this person and they had an ex in their life, or vice versa, or if this is your ex, it says release your ex. Although this person does want a new opportunity, that's just the message that came out. It says be assertive. So if I can never get it to focus on the card when I'm this far away. If you feel like this ex is in this person's life or something like that with this Aries, be assertive with your needs in either way, whether an ex is in the picture to some degree or not. Just be assertive with your needs here. I have the Hangman for another Taurus. So if you're dealing with another Taurus, this Taurus will be getting a new perspective soon, seeing things from a different lens, on it, probably seeing the truth as well. I have true love and chemistry. Those two came out together. So if you're dealing with another Taurus, this is a really good sign that you guys are really meant to be here. This says this is the romance of a lifetime, and there's a strong magnetic connection here. Two cards also came out again. I have look for a sign and recovery. So one of or both of you guys could be recovering in some way. Maybe the new perspective comes along after some sort of recovery. Sometimes I say this, but I feel like when you're with your same sign, like Taurus and Taurus, or something like that, it usually ends up working out really well when you're with someone that, that's my cat, so similar to you. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, Knight of Pentacles came flying out, so a new opportunity with the Gemini. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So yeah, I feel like you could have a new Gemini in your life or a new beginning with a Gemini. This says trust, so just trust that things are working out for the best. Let's see, with the Cancer, these cards are flying out. I love it when that happens. So this Cancer is feeling a little pessimistic about you. They're in their head. I feel like they think that things just aren't going to work out between the two of you, or maybe that you guys just, there's no, I don't know. They just are really in their head. I feel like they're overwhelmed. Let's see. I'm not saying it's true that there is no, but they're just feeling very pessimistic or maybe overwhelmed. This says you are lovable, so they think that you're very lovable, Taurus. Or they could even love you. This just says forgiveness, so maybe they need to do some inner work, this Cancer. Forgive themselves, forgive the past. With the Leo, we have the Hermit card in reverse, so this Leo is to a bad degree, possibly due to some depression, or we're all kind of isolated at the moment, but I feel like they're especially isolated with the Hermit in reverse. They're just not really even wanting to speak to anybody right now. If this Leo is shutting you out, I don't know if it's something to take personal. Stay optimistic about your love life, this says. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, so it's never bad to think positively. Usually ends up helping us in a lot of ways. This card also just flew out and landed on the deck. It says meditation brings answers. With the Virgo, we have the Queen of Swords. So this Virgo is very direct communicator. I feel like they're very clear on what they want. If they're going to be speaking to you, I feel like they just believe what they have to say. This says marriage, so wedding. The situation involves marriage, wedding, and engagement. What a crazy couple of cards to get. So you guys could be, it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Maybe this Queen of Swords is here because this person is going to be very direct and honest about what they want from you. It says it's up to you as well, so. Maybe it's going to be up to you whether you want this to go on, but a lot of you, this could be you are going to end up marrying a Virgo. You're already married to a Virgo, something like that. With the wedding card here. Okay, with a Libra, we have religious factors. So for some of you here, you and this Libra could have some factors going on between the two of you. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Ask for help from others is also the other advice here. So, sorry, I didn't even mention the main card that I got. I got the Nine of Wands, meaning this person wants to persevere. They want to push through. They want to fight for you. Despite the fact that maybe you guys have some factors in between the two of you. With the religious factors card, I don't like to think of it just as religion. It could be anything social. It's kind of what I usually say with that card. But it says for ask for help from others. So maybe that'll do you well with a Libra. With a Scorpio, this Scorpio could be a bit of a player. I just think that they have a lot of options. I could hear my cat like yelling this entire video. They have a lot of options here, I feel like. It says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So maybe this Scorpio just doesn't want to commit for a lot of you here. They're improperly balancing a lot in their life. They could, it doesn't have to be that they're a player. They could just be really focused on other parts of their life. I have romance. So clearly there's a lot of possible romance between the two of you. Strong connection here. But I just think overall they have too much on their plate, or they have too much to balance out, or something like that. With the Sagittarius, this Sagittarius is very resistant. Maybe they have some bitterness towards you, the Fool card in reverse, or they're just very serious. Like they don't really want to be lighthearted about this. I feel like they're just too in their heads, or they don't really want to try to see things from your perspective with the Fool card in reverse. I just feel like they're very stubborn at the moment. This could apply to Sun, Moon, or especially rising signs. It also could apply to a family member or a friend, if you're wondering about them. I have no in reverse, and that one time, I think my last video I was talking about I got no in reverse, and I was like, that's weird, I got no in reverse, and then someone commented and was like, that makes sense. So I always honor whatever I get. I have no in reverse. So, you know, if that resonates, then it resonates, I guess. I guess it's not like a no, but it seems like a no, just because this person is very stubborn. But that doesn't necessarily make it a yes. So if that makes sense, then I guess it makes sense to you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, no. Six of Pentacles. So I feel like this Capricorn could be wanting or asking you for help or for money, or they're concerned that things are one-sided or vice versa. I have the Six of Pentacles, which is usually meaning like loaning someone money or helping someone out. Maybe you, okay, that makes sense. I got compromise. So with the Capricorn, you guys may need to compromise more. Things can't be so one-sided between the two of you. Not saying it's your fault, Taurus, but finances and career. So yeah, there's a lot about finances and career and money going on right now, and I don't know why with the Capricorn. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So there may be some compromise needed. With an Aquarius, Nine of Cups. This Aquarius feels very fulfilled. They want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. They feel like they can be with you long-term. Nine of Cups. That's a very big card on self-actualization, fulfillment, happiness, all those things. So I feel like they're really starting to get to a place to where they want to open up to you, because maybe they're in a good place in their own life. This says big, happy changes. So yeah. And then finally with the Pisces, and then I'll give you guys some love advice just because overall, like just to wrap up the really love. Actually, no, I'll go into new love, then I'll do love advice. With the Pisces, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this Pisces is concerned about how they look, or possibly really concerned about money. I don't know, Taurus, you're dealing with a lot of people that are concerned about money. This Pisces is very concerned possibly about how they look. Forgiving and learning in reverse. So they're really stuck in the past, or maybe they're really stuck on what people think. Like I said before, I have the Weight card, so maybe they're just not in the headspace right now, this Pisces. Okay, so let's go into new love. So Taurus, if you have a friend, someone that you're not in a relationship with or haven't been in a relationship with, and you're wondering if you guys will take it to the next level here, let's see, during the month of December. So someone could have made the decision, maybe you guys already had this conversation for a small percentage of you, and this person made a decision to walk away or not pursue it. I feel like they know that you guys have a lot of potential here. It doesn't have to be the case. It could just be the case that no decision has been made with Judgment in reverse here, Taurus. But Ten of Pentacles, I feel like there is a lot of room for you guys to be together long term, like I said. Six of Wands, I got this for Aries too when I was talking about a friend. I feel like there is a lot of room for growth and progress here. Someone's willing to make that change. Also could just be that this person really looks up to you. Okay, so although I see you guys making progress, I have Two of Cups in reverse. I don't think you guys will enter into a relationship in December. For some of you, not all of you, of course. But for some of you, I don't feel like you'll be entering in a relationship, but for what it's worth, I feel like you guys will make a lot of progress getting there. Speaking more, building a more solid foundation, Eight of Pentacles, working on it. But I just don't see a relationship. That's pretty direct for a lot of you here, but not, of course, not all of you. But I feel like you guys will make progress for what it's worth. In terms of totally new love, I feel like a lot of you are not really looking for new love from what I can see from the general, but of course that isn't the case for everybody. That's why I do what I do, and I go through a bunch of different sections of the readings and stuff. But so I have the Hermit card for you when I'm talking about meeting new people, as well as the Four of Wands. So you guys could be just celebrating your own success in your life, which I'm going to go into a career and finance read here in just a second. But for some of you, you could just be focusing on your own personal celebrations here. The Four of Wands, that's a great card to get. This could also mean that not the best, they're meeting a twin flame, which I know twin flames can be very painful. But overall, I feel like you guys will just be celebrating your own life, Hermit in reverse. Maybe not really exactly looking for anybody throughout the month of December. But you could meet someone that excites you, possibly a water sign here. The Four of Cups. You know, I got the Eight of Swords, which is really interesting. Four of Cups is a good card to get in reverse. Maybe you'll meet someone that excites you, but you know you guys will be in limbo throughout the month of December, which makes sense, I guess, if this is a totally new person, which is my intention here. Overall, with new love, it looks like there's no new relationships, but there's progress being made. which I guess makes sense. So if that's the case for a lot of you from what I can see, let me go into some quick love advice and then I'll go into career and finance in general. Wait. Don't rush into it. That's kind of the theme of this reading. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Is what this says. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Power, you instinctively know what is right for you and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. And soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So for some of you, your soulmate could already be with you in spirit, like I said. I feel like for some of you, if you had dealt with a lot of turmoil in your life, especially in regards to love, it says that there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And you instinctively know what is right for you and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Those are important messages. Let's go into your general. Okay, so, or career and finance, take it as it resonates. 5 of Cups, some of you could have really feel like you lost something important, feeling possibly sad, especially it's the first card I pull throughout the month. 4 of Wands again, really big on you guys celebrating something throughout the month. You could feel like you lost or were defeated. Knight of Swords in reverse. Maybe something didn't work out and it really disappointed you. But for what it's worth, I see possibly a new offer coming in. 4 of Wands. So just stay positive. It looks like you could be celebrating. That's a really big card in celebrating and just being really happy, Taurus, because something else is working out. And moving past this situation of loss in the past, which I know a lot of us had to deal with. So I'm sorry if you had to deal with some sort of losing something or defeating feeling or having to walk away from something this year. I am very sorry. I know that's very painful. Just remain positive. Like I said, I have the Sun card in reverse, so it's important to still keep, yourself intact despite the stuff that you have gone through, from what I can see. Continue to embrace new changes and try not to fall back on the past. Knight of Wands in reverse. It looks like you have something, but you're not exactly chasing it because maybe you're afraid of the result, which, definitely could be rational here. I have a lot of 5s, which is usually conflict or loss or sadness. So just know that although if you are dealing with something like what I'm talking about here, just know that you need to embrace the new change and start being a little bit more optimistic. Sun card in reverse shows me that you have a lot of happiness down the line for you. Just stay strong, remain positive. I feel like you will, like I said, get past this past defeat that you had. Pick yourself back up. The Sun card right here is a lot of positivity. I also think, like I said, try not to act impulsively. Try to think things through. And I think by the end of the year, or the end of December, you're going to be in a much better place, much more stable place with the Death card in reverse here. Nothing new, but nothing old, or nothing ending, but no new beginnings towards the end of the month. Like just more stability, which I feel like is needed, especially for those of you that had to deal with some sort of change. Embrace the change and then know that this will be a lot more steady for you is what I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense to you. Some advice for you. This says show the world the real you. This says take time to breathe out. This says have faith in your dreams. So yeah, have faith in your dreams. Take time to breathe, relax. I don't know if it's just me, but I've been feeling so anxious lately. I hope you guys haven't been feeling that way too. It really sucks. Just take time to breathe if you need to, especially with this loss. And for those of you that are kind of going through it this month, just really try to take time to breathe and possibly meditate. I know that sometimes helps me, especially when I start to just feel very anxious all the time, which I don't know why. I feel like maybe some of you are going through that. I have your dreams need a practical plan as well. So like I said, don't act impulsively, plan. I know I just said that. Just try to plan things out. It looks like you'll be in a much more stable place. Okay. So I have enlightenment. So it looks like maybe you will have some sort of moment of enlightenment throughout the month, Taurus. I also have energetic movement, meaning, like I said, making moves, taking action, making a plan for the future and just gaining momentum here. I also have protection, so just make sure you're protecting yourself. Like I said, if there are different ways, like some people use crystals, some people burn sage, some people just protect themselves emotionally. Whatever that means to you, I think it's important for you to remain protected, especially if you are going through a lot before the month and then going into the month. Healing waters as well. I feel like by the end of the month, a lot of you guys will be doing much better, Taurus, than you were maybe before the month or in the recent past. Maybe going by water will do you well, but just in general, try to heal and protect yourself. This says give in to passion. So if there is something that you're very passionate about, maybe pursue it or give into it. And just like in this picture, I love this picture. She's playing an instrument and she's happy, and there's like a cat playing around in the background. Give into passion. And then sun and stars. I've been getting this a lot lately. Setting your goals high. It says have faith in your dreams. So setting your goals high and trying to, you know, go forward with high visions and not selling yourself short. Give into passion, like it says. So I just feel really heavy right now, and I feel like maybe some of you are feeling heavy, and I don't usually say that. So Taurus, please like comment if you have anything you want to say to me. I really appreciate that. If you resonated with this reading, or if you have any thoughts. If you really like this reading, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, and if you would like this video, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Taurus, for watching. If you would like a personal reading from me, please reach out to me in the email in the description box below, as well as if you would like to book a Zoom reading with me, that's also in the description box below. If you'd like to tip me for this reading, also in the description box. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you have a great December and try to stay positive. Just because I'm feeling heavy during this reading, maybe I'm picking up on a certain portion of you guys, like you guys feeling a little heavy. Don't go into this month thinking that you're going to be heavy. Like I said, if you were feeling heavy before, kind of bad before, had some sort of loss, that's who I'm talking to. It doesn't have to apply to you. So if you're not feeling like that, then please don't think that that's how it's going to be. Sometimes messages are meant to come out to certain people, especially people who are struggling, which I wouldn't ever ignore. So just because I say it will be maybe a little heavy towards the beginning of the month or whatever, it does not mean that it will happen. Try to remain positive, like I said. And yeah, have a great month and a safe month. And I'll see you guys for probably your mid-December reading. Might have another round of videos before then. But if not, I'll see you then. Thank you guys and have a great and safe month, like I said. And a great rest of your 2021.